Hey guys, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen today. A friendly reminder that today I'm not teaching you how to follow a recipe. It's my goal to teach you how to cook so that at any time when you want something, you can go to your fridge or your pantry and create a dish that you love because you've learned concepts that help you understand how to make a meal that's really delicious and nutritious. That being said, remember that I'm not going to give you exact amounts. I'm just going to show you what I'm doing, and you'll be able to test alongside me in your own kitchen to make something that's really delicious and also suited to your palate. That's the awesome thing about knowing how to cook and not just knowing how to follow a recipe. You actually can then tweak it to be what you want because you know how to do that. So let's get started. I am so excited to teach you how to make one of my favorite sauces today, and that is my golden garlic sauce. This sauce is just 4 ingredients, making it super simple, but there's 2 really important things that set this apart from any other garlic sauce you've ever had. 1 is going to be the quality of your olive oil. 2 is going to be the method in which we incorporate this sauce together. I'm going to show you how now. So we're going to start by unwrapping the garlic. Remember that the easiest way to unwrap garlic is to cut the 2 edges off and then to take your knife and just softly bop the garlic on top. Once you've done that, it loosens the outer part of it, so you can just kind of undress the garlic and have a nice, undress the garlic and have a nice easy clove. Once we have our garlic peeled, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7 cloves in here. Remember, again, nothing's an exact measurement. I'm going to start with 7 cloves because of the amount of everything else I'm using, and you can obviously adjust it as you see fit. You're going to taste it and you're going to see what it needs. So the next important thing are lemons. I'm going to go ahead and get these cut and get them juiced and squeezed into our little container here. Another kitchen tool that I absolutely love is my Latino lemon squeezer. So for those of you that don't know, I am Guatemalan. I was born and raised in Guatemala. So I have a long-standing history using lemon squeezers, and they just really have always made my life and my job much easier. Easy to clean, unlike some of those other big lemon squeezing machines that you have to pull apart. So I highly recommend. You can find these at almost any international market or a Mexican or Latino store near you. So get yourself a lemon squeezer if you know what's good for you. I have 2 large lemons here, but I'm gonna try 1.5. As always, remember we're going to be tasting to see what kind of flavors we're coming up with and how we want to put together the flavor profile for this sauce. So as you can see here, that's about as much lemon juice as I have in there. I'm going to be adding our next ingredient, which is high quality olive oil. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. I have made this sauce with multiple types of oil. You want something that is single origin, not mixed, likely from Spain or from Italy. Single origin, high quality olive oil not only has amazing health benefits, you can taste the difference. In something like this, which is a sauce and it's not just mixed in and I'm not just using it to cook with, you want something that's going to taste really delicious because you are going to be able to taste the difference. So I'm going to show you what I do to kind of gauge it. So let's see, I've got about 1 inch, 3/4 inch of lemon juice, and I'm just gonna pour until I can kind of see it separate and I can see the ratio of oil to lemon juice in here. Hopefully you can see that okay. So I've got about a 50/50 ratio, maybe a little more lemon juice. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take some salt. Again, high quality salt. This is Himalayan salt. I love it. It adds a nice flavor and texture to things, but you can use any type of salt for this. That's not one of the most important ingredients to use. The most important ingredient in this for high quality is the olive oil. So I'm just gonna take 2 large pinches of salt, get that added in. Now, the next and most key thing to this is my immersion blender. Got it online. Go to Amazon, go to a store that sells immersion blenders. It can literally be Williams-Sonoma or Walmart. Go get yourself an immersion blender. So one of the important things with the immersion blender is the setting that it's on. I am basically going to whip this sauce, for lack of a better word. What I want it to be is golden and creamy. I don't want any separation, and I want it to have texture to it. It doesn't need to be too liquid, which is where the garlic kicks in. If we have too much liquid, we can add more garlic cloves to get it the right consistency. So mine has a turbo option and a non-turbo. I always turn it to the highest and the turbo setting to get this whipped up. So on this one right now, I'm taking a look at it. It's pretty liquidy. So I'm going to need to add more garlic to it. The reason why I can tell it's so liquid, if you can see that, it's not thick enough. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's thick. These lemons were really juicy, so I need to add more garlic to get the correct texture. All right, I've peeled another handful of garlic cloves, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss those in there. Let's do a little bit of mixing. Poco más. All right, guys, so now I'm seeing it get much creamier. So it's still, of course, going to be liquidy, but adding the additional garlic cloves, it gave it a bit more texture, so the sauce is a bit more thick. Now that this is all blended up, I'm going to go ahead and give it a taste. Guys, that's really good. If you haven't already planned to make this, this is your sign. It's missing a little bit of salt, so I'm going to go ahead and add another pinch. This I don't have to immersion blend. I can just go ahead and mix it in myself. Another taste. Guys, fire. One of the best things about not selling this and not making it for somebody else is I can taste it all I want with no qualms. I'm going to tell you a couple different ways that you can enjoy this sauce. Number one, my favorite, is literally just having a bowl of it with plantain chips. My favorite is Trader Joe's jerk plantain chips if you have access to those. If not, Sambos also makes some really nice like salsa verde ones. But just plain plantain chips or vegetables or corn chips, literally take your pick. Also, I love putting this on like roasted vegetables, on meat, on salads as a dressing. Really, once you taste the flavor profile, you'll be able to gauge what it's going to be good on. But it is, like I said, it's so delicious and it is so nutritious. This has so many immune boosters in it with the high quality olive oil, the lemon, the garlic. You cannot get sick if you are consuming this on a regular basis. So go ahead and make some for yourself. Guys, thank you again for joining me in my kitchen today. Please like this video and subscribe for more unique content. I'm so excited to continue teaching you how to cook so that you can feel confident in your kitchen every day. In Guatemala, when we're sitting down to enjoy a meal, we have a phrase. We say, buen provecho. But when we're among friends, it's a bit more casual. Provechito, my friends. Enjoy your golden garlic sauce. I would love to hear how you're using this in your kitchen, so please drop a comment below and let me know what you added it to, how you're enjoying eating it. I would love to know.